Missouri Speaker of the House and a state senator plan to visit Springfield Monday to address the growing controversy over concealed carry permits. Good evening, I'm Ashley Ketz. Those lawmakers are upset that the Missouri Highway Patrol released the names of more than 160,000 concealed gun holders to the feds. New tonight, Kevin Schwaller shows how that information is being received here in the Ozarks.
Ashley in Missouri.
Kevin, thanks. Also new at 10, state employees in Missouri may soon be allowed to keep concealed guns in their cars while parked on state property. Today, the House of Representatives passed a bill which permits that. The bill's sponsor says this is about state workers defending themselves going to and from work. One lawmaker expressed concern about employees at colleges and universities having guns in their vehicles, which he fears may make the environment less safe. Jamie Warner is tracking a little more of the cold weather than a warm-up, hopefully. Thanks, Jamie. Color 10 has new information tonight about a man shot and killed by authorities. The Greene County Sheriff's Office says the man who died in Joplin today was a person of interest in the battlefield suspicious death from earlier this week. Greene County deputies were in Joplin this morning helping U.S. Marshals look for this man, Michael Finley. And this is where it all went down. They found the Springfield man near the Motel 6 and shots were fired. Finley died at the scene. The suspicious death that deputies wanted to talk to him about was on Tuesday in Battlefield. 23-year-old Desiree Hagen was found dead at a home on South Hutchinson. Investigators have not released her cause of death, but are treating the case as a homicide right now. Listen to this witness describe hearing those shots in Joplin.
By the time we got outside and looked, there was sheriffs pointing guns at a truck and up at the upstairs of the motel, and it was interesting. The gunshots were 10 to 15 and happened really fast, and by the time we got out there, all there was left was pointing guns and yelling.
Investigators are not releasing any other details about the shooting, but they say no other officers were hurt. A child is abused or neglected every 2 hours here in Missouri, and that's according to research by the Children's Defense Fund. In an effort to stop the rising trend, April has been named Child Abuse Prevention Month. Color 10's Laura Kennedy visited Isabel's house today, an organization that provides a safe place for kids when their families are in crisis. Meanwhile, a Branson man is facing porn charges tonight. A cyber crimes unit arrested him yesterday. Investigators say Paul Young had more than 100 files of suspected child pornography on computers at his house. Police plan to submit this case to the U.S. Attorney's Office for possible federal charges. A prominent Springfield investment banker and political fundraiser admits she stalked a man in Tennessee. Nadia Kavner pleaded guilty in court today. The U.S. attorney says Kavner went to Memphis to harass or intimidate her daughter's former boyfriend. The CBS affiliate in Memphis says Kavner tried to use electronic listening devices at the man's home. Her sentencing is scheduled for August. Springfield firefighters are not battling more fires than usual, although it may seem that way. They say it's just that the fires are more high profile. That means there has been an injury, death, or significant damage. This is one of the high profile fires the Springfield Fire Department is referring to. It happened in early March on Elm Street, and a man died. In terms of total residential fires, there have been fewer the first quarter of this year than the past 3 years.
Public says, man, we've been saying you've been having so many fires. And the reality of it is we're not having that many more fires than what we have in the past. We've had some pretty high profile fires. And whenever you do, it obviously makes people become more aware and notice those that are what we consider routine fires.
Chief Hall says 1/3 of the time a home either has no working smoke alarm or that alarm is missing a battery. The Springfield Fire Department will soon canvass the area to check smoke alarms. A Springfield business has some pretty extensive damage after a minivan drove into it. It happened this afternoon at Cato's on West Sunshine. Police say a woman mistakenly hit the wrong pedal in her van as she was trying to park. No one was hurt. New at 10, a country superstar wows the crowd in Springfield tonight during her concert. Miranda Lambert performed at JQH Arena. And here's a look at some of the fans that were heading inside. Dierks Bentley also performing there tonight. Lambert performed in Springfield last October. Also new at 10, Ozarks filmmakers have 2 days to create a masterpiece. The Solo 48-hour film challenge is underway. The annual event began tonight. 81 different teams are participating. The films will be screened at the Moxie next weekend. The awards will be given out in May. A Springfield guidance counselor recently underwent her second open heart surgery.
They cut my entire chest open, stopped my heart for like an hour and a half.
The condition doctors are trying to fix and how they feel about her progress. And let us know how you feel about issues in the Ozarks. Check out the Color 10 Facebook page. Look for the Facebook icon on ozarksfirst.com. Now to more local news, we have an update on a Springfield woman battling a genetic heart condition many don't know they have until it's too late. In February, we introduced you to Amy Moran. The Kickapoo guidance counselor had surgery last month to repair her enlarged heart. Now she's taking her recovery one day at a time.
Careful not to hit mommy in her owie, huh?
You wouldn't know it by looking, but Amy Moran had an extensive heart operation just 4 weeks ago.
They cut my entire chest open, stopped my heart for like an hour and a half. I was on this bypass machine, and my heart was stopped. And then like 2 weeks later, I'm sitting in that chair over there.
This mother of 2 has been through 2 open heart surgeries in the past 3 years to repair an enlarged heart, also known as hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. The first surgery didn't work, while doctors are optimistic they got enough of the muscle this time.
And he said there's probably, if it happens again, there's probably not an option for a third. So I would probably be put on a transplant list at that point.
Every day, Amy is feeling better and the pain is going away. She's hopeful that one day, with the help of research and the American Heart Association, others won't have to endure a scar like hers.
I think it's so important to raise that awareness because a lot of people don't know. And then they have a heart attack and it's too late.
And you can join Amy and other heart disease survivors tomorrow for the Southwest Missouri Heart Walk. I'll be there as well. It is not too late to sign up either. The gates will open at 9 o'clock at Pediatric Field here in Springfield. The walk begins at 10 a.m. And hopefully, Jamie, it won't be too cold for all the walkers tomorrow morning.
Well, it's going to be a little on the